afternoon, everyone. If you are new here, hi, my name is Kaitlin. And yeah, I'm in Barcelona right now, so if you want to see more Barcelona content or just university content, study abroad content, hit that subscribe button right now. Today is Tuesday, March 23rd. It's really sunny out, 17 degrees, and I just feel like it's gonna be a good day. This week is actually pretty exciting because it's our last week before spring break. I'm very excited to be done with this week and just take a break from school for a little bit and just do some more exploring. So I just finished with my only class of the day, which was the EU system, and so I'm actually going to head over to the library right now. I have a ton of work to do, so I'm going to do that. I thought I would take you guys along. This is the third week of hybrid courses for second year students, and so we went hybrid a couple weeks ago. I don't think I actually mentioned that, but yeah, I'm going to do some of my work at the library right now, and I'm excited to get outside after my online class. So yeah, it's actually crazy because we're on almost the third month of being here. That's crazy. Next thing I know, I'm gonna be on a plane back to New York. No. A productive work day. Just finished all of my classes for the week and we are actually starting spring break. I think I start now. I still have a couple of assignments to do for the rest of the week before we start spring break, but I thought I'd sit down and tell you guys and explain to you the differences between the American and the Spanish school system. It's crazy to say, but I've been here for almost 2 months and that is like really settling in. I thought I'd just sit down and explain to you some of the differences that I've noticed between my home university in the United States, Emerson College, and my study abroad exchange school, Blanquerna University, with the University of Ramon in Barcelona, Spain. Seeing that some of you have been wondering what the education system is and if you're planning on going study abroad in Spain, I want to give you guys some insight as to what my experience has been like so far. So in terms of like just regular university and college, one of the main differences that I've noticed when speaking to other Spanish students or speaking to the international students at my school, the difference between your area of study versus majors and like minors in the United States. At the school that I go to, each student has to specialize within a certain area of study. So for example, if you choose journalism to start your first year, you're going to have to stay with journalism the entire 4 years. You're going to take courses with the same people all 4 years, and I have noticed that you cannot really change your area of study after your first year. You can't really switch to a different area of study because you're gonna have to take all of those classes. So in the US, there are majors and like specific focuses like having a minor. At Emerson, it's really typical to have a minor or 2 minors, which is basically just like an area of focus within your certain major. There's more flexibility when it comes to switching your major. Yes, after the second and first year for some universities, it's kind of hard to change because like you're gonna have to take requirements for your major. But at least for Emerson, I took mostly liberal arts requirements my first year, so there was more room if I wanted to change. And at Emerson, you see familiar faces in classes, but you don't have classes with the same people. At my university here, in your, say, international relations area of study, during your second year, you'll take the same courses with the same second year students in that area of study. In addition to majors and like area of studies, one thing I also noticed is class time. Class time at my Barcelona university is about 1 hour and 10 minutes. either 2 times a week or 3 times a week with a learning unit. But at my school in the States, class time is about an hour and 45 minutes, but it's only 2 times a week. Moving on to grading and evaluations. This is kind of the section where it kind of stressed me out the most, because before I came, I didn't really know what the evaluations were like, or the grading system, or the conversion between American and Spain grades. I was just like really lost. In the US, we have a 4.0 scale, which consists of letter grades coinciding with a 0 to 100 scale, like 0 to 100%. You're evaluated throughout the semester, constantly being updated with grades, at least for the classes that I've taken at Emerson. I usually have a new grade every week. At my school in Spain, there are occasional assignments that count for 15%, 20%, 40% of my entire grade for the semester. I know it's normal in some universities in America, but at Emerson, we're evaluated throughout the semester with presentations, essays, and at Emerson, we usually don't have like your typical exam sessions. Or in Spain, I have exams for almost all of my classes, so that's going to be a really big difference for me. In terms of the grading system and the conversion from American to Spanish grades, the Spanish school system operates on a 0 to 10 scale, and so the conversion to the American scale would be an A equals a 9, an A minus equals an 8, etc. But it made me feel more comfortable just because it's not as strict as the American school system is. Earlier, I touched upon learning units, and learning units was a completely new concept for me coming into like the Spanish school system, because I literally had no idea what a learning unit was. I needed to schedule out my classes or my core lectures would not interfere with my learning units that happen periodically throughout the semester. Basically, a learning unit is 2 extra courses within a specific course that has like a specific topic that's going to be covered. The learning unit meets occasionally throughout the semester, and it equates to 6 extra core sessions. So you'll have 2 of the lectures every single week that are weekly, and then you'll have 6 sessions per learning unit that are throughout the semester. All in all, you have the core class and the lecture that meets twice a week, plus 12 extra sessions per 2 learning units per course. So for example, I'm taking 2 courses that have learning units, and so I have 4 learning units. That equates to 4 extra courses that have a specific information that's going to be taught in the class. So I technically have 24 extra sessions along with the core classes that I'm taking throughout the semester. So learning units, I just find completely bizarre. I really don't understand why they're a thing. If someone could explain to me why they're a thing. So lastly, I just want to talk about the hybrid system, because obviously COVID and everything has pushed us to a hybrid mode, and luckily we are actually doing a hybrid system now at blanquerna. At the beginning of the semester we were all online, but thankfully we are doing a hybrid system now. So at Emerson in the fall, for hybrid, I did 1 class online and 1 class in person per week. For my school in Spain, there is a group A and a group B, which meets every other day. And so every week for a specific class, you'll have either 2 in person, 0 online, or 0 in person and 2 online. It's kind of different from the United States, but I'd say it's like very similar. Those are all of the main differences that I have seen in the American versus the Spanish school system. Obviously, I've only been here for roughly 2 months, so I still have the rest of the semester to see how everything is like. Maybe I'll enjoy all of the learning units. If you have any more questions regarding the Spanish school system or even the American school system, I think I'm gonna do a Q&A for Emerson incoming students, so if you have any questions, comment them down below, because I know that a ton of you guys are new to my channel because you got accepted into the class of 2025. That's insane, because that means I am almost a junior. I am almost halfway done with college. That's crazy. I need to stop reminding myself that.
Now I am.
It's been there for like 5 minutes, I think.
Like the pigeons that don't get scared.
That's true.
There's another one who wants to get me. Okay,
From a distance. Oh,
be
they're
a
social
vlog.
distancing.
Kaitlin, this better not be a vlog of pigeons. I will comment, hate comments if this is a vlog of pigeons.
What?
Everyone else is gonna find this so mundane. And you're over here
So interesting.
vlogging the fridge.